Hi folks, in this video I would show you different reports other than financial reports. In previous video I showed you different financial reports, how you can generate different financial reports in Financial Unlimited. In this video I would show some other important reports which you can generate through Financials Unlimited. Okay, user rights and permission reports. You can check your user log report by clicking this. If for instance, if I click this one user log, I want to check the user T86, how much insertion has been done by the user T86 from this particular date. I'm gonna give the date, and then okay, I would click the OK button. It would give you the total complete user log detail about this particular user, what insertion, what this user has been doing on what time, date, and in what form, and what transaction, or what you can see the description what he or she, the user, has been doing. Okay, this is very important report through which you can track the user log detail, or you can also track the audit trail of your transaction, how the transactions have been entered, deleted, and inserted, or whatever. If you want to, if you don't select anything, you just select this and don't specify, then it would generate the user log reports for all of the actions done by this particular user T86. Okay, this is, you can see over here, it's a huge report over here. You can see and check. Okay, similarly, there are user rights over here. You can check from this report as well, and you can go on setting and manage users over here. You can, it's better to check user rights from over here. You can check, for instance, I want to check the user rights for this particular, there's only one user T86. I want to check the user rights. I need to click this edit button. Now you can see all the user rights on the basis of each permission item. You can see these are the whole user rights. You can see. Okay, you can also see from, but you can change, edit user rights from here, but from that particular report which I showed you earlier, from this report you could just see the user right but can't delete it or edit it. Okay, now go to receivables and payables. Here you can, for instance, in this case I want to show you the customer receivables. Over here you need to give the time range for what time range you want to see the customer receivable. I'm going to give the time range. If I want to see one particular customer, I can select. In this report you need to select one particular customer for against which you want to see the customer due bills. Okay, now you need to just click OK button if you don't want to track, you are not ready. See, now these two invoices were made to this particular customer, George Castillo, and both of them, these have been paid by them, and closing balance is 0. Okay, now if I want to see the customers due bills store wise, then same. The only thing is that you need to filter out. You can check the store wise customers. Over here you can see the overall customer for all stores, but here you can see the store wise as well. Okay, that is why we have named it customers due bill store wise. Okay, now here you can see you can select the store whatever. So we have set up only 3 stores. If we want to check this particular store and want to see some customers due bill over here in this particular store, then this system will provide the customer due bill with respect to this particular store. Okay, I'm gonna click OK now. Now you will see that only particular, okay, relevant, okay, only this transaction was done through this. This is the only outstanding and due balance. Actually total amount was 886,600 was 86 is still okay left for this particular store. Okay, if you want if I go to report section again, and if you want to see customer hedging, you can click over here customer hedging store wide, and if you want to check the two bills, vendors due bill, you can easily generate this report from Financial Unlimited. Okay, similarly if I go to sale reports over here, you can see store and category wise product sale. Now here in this particular report, if I click this, you can see the sales report on the basis of store and category of the product. We have set up 2 or 3 categories. Okay, I'm going to give this category, and I want to if I want to see how much sale is made this particular store for in this particular category, then I need to give this. Then I would need to generate this report. For that, I need to give the time range as well. For time range, which I want to see, check this is what if I am tracking the classes, I can use the classes currency rate if I want. If you're tracking multi-currency, you can put the manually the currency rate as well manually. Otherwise, the system would bring automatically the default currency rate with respect to the currency rates provided by our currency provider, which updates daily. And now if you want to track, if you have been tracking class transactions on the basis of classes, then you can even filter out the transactions or sales data on the basis of these classes. Okay, now I'm gonna click OK. See this report. Now this you can see over here, store and category wise report. It shows that this particular report was the you can see the detail of this particular report, that this on this date this product was sold to George Castillo. Cost was 200, quantity, and sales total was 2,400. Okay, and it does it always it shows the overall sale as well, and it also shows the cost of sale over here as well. What was the cost for when we purchased this product to resell to this to George Castillo or any other customer. Okay, if you want to see the sale by stores only, not category overall sales store wise, then you can do it over here. You would see only the store option, not the category product category. All other things are the same, which I previously described. User wise, if okay, here we wanted to see the store wise, here we can check the cross check the user wise. Over here we can generate sales on the basis of users who have been. Now this is the cost of goods sold report, and in this report only cost of goods sold is created for inventory product. If the other than inventory product is not considered in this particular report, you need to give the time range, and it would give you the cost of good report on the basis of inventory only, not non-inventory items or services item. Okay, now I'm going to click OK. Okay, similarly, if you want to run a gross profit and loss P&L profit and loss store wise, then you can do this from gross profit and loss store wise report. You need to just click over here, and you need to hold on a second, you just need to refresh it. Okay, now if you go to sales report and click over here gross profit and loss store wise report, it would bring you these report parameter. You need to give these parameters and select the store for which store you want to see gross profit and loss for that particular store. If you want to see, I selected this one, and at the time range you need to give for what time period you want to see the gross profit. I have given from 1st of January 2009 to 31st of October 2016. This report would be generated. If I have been tracking transactions with respect to classes which I have set up, then we can filter out transaction on the basis of classes as well. Okay, I have not been tracking transaction with respect to classes. That is why I haven't selected any class over here. Now you can see this report gross profit and loss. See, it has been generated that these are these were the sale made. These were the cost of the sale of the product which we sold. This store sold. This was the sale, and this was the profit, and this is the gross profit. Okay, that's how you can generate the gross profit and loss with for each store. Okay, on the basis of inventory only, not indirect or service item, just the inventory product item. Similarly, if you want to calculate gross profit and loss all store advances, you can do this through this store. In this particular in this report, I just showed you how to generate gross profit and loss store wise. Here you can generate gross profit and loss for all of your branches stores. Okay, and these reports are specific to your inventory, because these reports are which I am discussing are mostly related to point of sale. Okay, now store wise sale detail, if you want to check, you can see if you go click over here store wise sale detail, you need to select, and when you give your time period, for what time period you want to see the store wise sales report, then you need to give the time range, and then select the store and just click the OK button, and you can see the report too. Because I haven't given and during this time period there is no store wise sale, there's no data available as there was no sale was done during this period. I need to give some time period before this range. Okay, hold on a second. These transactions are done from 2009 up onward. Then I'm gonna click now. During this period, it would show you store-wise sale report. These sale reports are only for point of sale, because these reports only track the inventory item sale purchase. Okay. Now, if you want to see discount on invoices by user, you can see this from this report. Salesman commission, if you want to see salesman commission, you can generate this from this report. If you want to see rebate detail, you can see from this report. Okay, there are other reports, transfer reports, very important. Store inventory transfer, is that how much head office has, because our whole accounting and point of sale structure has been designed in such a way that it supports the branch accounting, control branch accounting, and all the purchases are done through head office, and head office transfer to different their products to resale for to different store or branches. And if head office want to see how much is transferred to different stores or branches, then they can see from this report, store inventory transfers. Okay, okay, I'm gonna give the time range for, okay, for January 1st. I want to see for this particular time range, and see it gives the whole detail of different item transfer to different store. Okay, see, you can see on 20th of October, Delcor I5 was transferred, quantity 5 was transferred from head office. Quantity was transferred to head office selling branch. Okay, and cost was this, and total cost was this. You can see. Okay, now if you want to see pending transfer, which are still left with the head office, and if you want to see on the basis of category, then you can just if you can identify the category you don't want, you just, this is must option, you need to give the category as well, so that it shows you the transfer category, what category transfer has, you have what have been issued to different store, and what have been pending still available with head office. Okay, similarly there are other reports which are very important with respect to point of sale, and those are inventory reports. If you want to see overall inventory overview, you can click over here. It would show the overall inventory overview of all of your store branches and head office. Okay, now you just need to give the time range. Okay, for what time range you want to generate this report. I'm going to click this, and now I would see in few seconds that whole, see here all overall for all the branches and all the stores head office, it gives the overall inventory review, what was received. For instance, the Delcor I5 in this particular item was 40 per purchase, 2 was returned, 1 was sale return quantity was 1, purchase return quantity was a sale quantity was 7, issue quantity was 7, and closing balance left with overall business or organization including all branches or store overall is 34. Okay, and now if you want to see the inventory received detail store wise, here we check overall. If you want to check store wise, then here for this you can see in this report you can do this, generate same report, but that was overall. Here you can generate store wise or branch wise. Okay, in this inventory summary store wise, if you want to check the inventory summary store wise, then you need to click this, and you need to again give the time period, whatever time period you want, and for this particular report you can give, and what you need to select the store for which store you want, and the inventory summary store, and then this gives the whole summary for this particular store. And these are the category. It would give you category. It tells you computer. This is the category. Now computers and now this is the product name. It gives the whole picture that how much was opening, how much you received from purchase, and how much was sale, and how much was transferred back to the head office, return was done, received from your customers, how much is left, closing balance in this particular store, the cost of those 5 items which are left is 15. Okay, that's how you see the inventory summary store wise. Okay, these are the very important different reports in order to manage your inventory, control your emergency, how your inventory is flowing. And if you want to check head office stock summary, similarly here we checked in store wise. Here in this report we would same report, but this report would give you the report on the basis of head office. Okay, I'm going to click this now. Similarly, again I need to give the I need to give the time range over here. Okay, I put this to, okay, again 2009 January 1. Okay, now I'm gonna click this, and in a few seconds it provides the whole report with respect to head office stock day to date, and you can see how much was purchased from which invoice. Even invoice they are showing date, and if there was opening quantity available. If not, how much you received via this invoice. This product Delco Wi-Fi was purchased on these different dates through these different invoices, and receipt gives the whole picture about each product. Okay, you can see this report anywhere, any day or any time, whatever day or time you want. You can generate this very useful report from very easily through financials unlimited. Now these are come to very important summary reports. Here you can see purchase date to date. Now you need to click purchase date to date and just need to give it the time range again. Okay, I'm gonna give the time range January 1st. Okay, now if you want to select classes, you can, but I have not been doing okay purchase. It gives the purchase date to date pin wise. Okay, how much purchases have been done through which invoice. It gives the whole picture, all the invoices. These are the few invoices we've done for this particular videos, and it is giving all of the information what we have been purchasing through what invoice and what date. Each information is available in this particular report. Okay, now if you want to see the sale date to date store wise, then you can see similar kind of date report, but that would be for sale, not for purchase. Okay, it's a very important report as well, and you can generate store wise. Okay, you just need to click over here and see similar type of report. We have done just only two sale transaction in this particular store which we have named as head office selling branch. Okay, now if you want if you have been selling if you have sold so many other sales receipts, sales invoices, then you entered sales invoices, then this report would have been huge. But during this period only two invoices were entered, and that is why it's showing only two invoices. Okay, now if you want to see sale date to date store wise, now here sales return date is similar, but here you see sale. Here in this report we would see this sale return date to date store wise, same report, but this last. But after discussing all of these, I've showed you different important point of sales report, summary report, inventory reports, transfer reports, sales reports. The last option is this is general reports. Here you can only, these are the reports from where you can generate your vendor list, where customer list, customer info by category item, customer store wise, implies. Only these are different lists with respect to product, employees, customer, and vendors. Okay, hopefully this video would help you understand the complete understand the different reporting with respect to accounts and point of sale. And if you have some other report, if you want for to set up for the specific with respect to specific requirements of your business, then we can set up that report as well on your request. Okay.